Hello all, welcome back. This is Naveen from UI Brains. So last video of Angular, so we have discussed about Angular services and also observables and how to handle the errors when you fetching data from the server, right? So we understand that part, and so based on the concept which we have understand so far, so in this video we are going to develop a new application. The application name is called a contact app. So the design of the application is like this. So contact app. So here we have a two parts. There are actually three components: contact app, contact list, and contact card. So in this, the main components are this one and this one. So this particular data tabular format, which is actually getting from the server using services, and that concept we already discussed, right? So we will fetch this data from the server and we'll keep here. And the next part is whenever you click on a particular row, so that particular selected row or the selected person is going to display on the right side in the contact card. So this contact card is a dynamic one which will display the data based on the selection which you have made in the table. Okay, so whatever the row you selected, that particular row specific data with image is going to display here. And the most important part in this application is we also understand the interaction between the components because see this contact card and contact list both are two different components, and so we understand how to transfer a data between two components. It's like from child to parent and parent to child. How can you transfer the data as well? Okay, so including the existing server connection with services, and also one more concept is how you can transfer a data between a parent to child and child to parent in Angular. Okay, so let's start with this application. So I have a setup of existing Angular application where I have removed the components and services and models from here. So it's an empty application, and I have started the server. So when you go to the browser, sorry, I have, I think here. Okay, so when you go to the browser, is empty. Empty completely. Yep. So now let's start with this application. Okay, so when you see this application, so here there are multiple components. One is contact app, contact list, and contact card. So what are the things we required is first we need a components. So what components required is contact app, contact list, and contact card. So three components required, and we need services as well because we have to fetch data from the server. So that is one contact service required, and models. So we need a model to hold this type of data. Uh, so we need a model that's a contact model, capital contact model. Okay. So let's create the component services and models. So back here in app, I create a folder called components, and I create another folder called services, and one more folder I create that is models. Okay. So in components, we need three components. You know how to create a component, right? NGGC. Okay, so let's right click on this components and open in terminal. So let's say NGGC and contact app. Okay, the first component. Okay, next NGGC contact list. Next NGGC contact card. Okay, so let's check in components folder. We have three components ready, and let's exit from here. Next, we want services. Right click on this, open in terminal. So let's say NGGS, S stands for service, and contact. Okay, you got the service. And then let's create a model. Model will be I'll create a TypeScript file, just say contact. Okay, fine. So first of all, we need to have data, correct? So where I have a data is I in my I'll go to my GitHub account. I have some sample data. So let's go to the GitHub. I guess I can go to GitHub Guess. Yeah, in my GitHub Guest location, I have a data. So don't worry, I'll give this URL in the description below so that you can use that. Copy. So this is my data. Okay, the same data which we have used, I guess. No. This is first time we are using, I guess. Yeah. So this link I'll share it in the description. So this data I have to showcase. So for this data, we want to have a model. So how you create a model? There is this type interface JSON online, and you get a website which will convert your data into a TypeScript interface. So let's copy the whole data and back here and I'll paste it. So I'll change the name to the contact and then generate. So I got the contact interface, copy that and paste it in the contact model. See, you got the data type. It's a huge data which contains a lot of nested objects and it looks like this. Okay, done. And then so model ready, components ready, services ready. So first let's configure the root level contact app with app component. Let's say the contact app. Okay, so you just check contact app works. So let's have some design for that. So let's go to the HTML of it and let's add some bootstrap code. I'll say dot container with some margin top 3 and one container row, one row single column. Let's say p.h3, something called contact app with some color. I say text danger. Okay, some reddish color contact app. Below that, I have a paragraph of lorem 30 tab, some 30 dummy words, and below that, yeah, this contact app, and then below this, you have a left side contact list and right side you have contact card. So this is again a grid system. I have a 9 column layout here and 3 column layout here. So what I do is I'll make another container in this one row. First 9 column layout, just say column D9 in the medium screen, column D3. Okay, 9 plus 3 is 12. Okay, so in row 12 columns as per Bootstrap. In this, I need to have what this component to be display and here this component. So how you display this component? I'll say the contact app list. Okay, contact list. And this side in the column D3 you have contact card. Okay, let's save it. So go check. Yes, contact list works and contact card works. That's fine. Now let's make use of the contact list. So I have to work on a contact list. Before you display something in contact list, I mean you need to get this data, right? So this list need to get data from the server. So how it able to get data from server is it is having connection with service. So let's focus on a service part and then we'll come back here. So go to service. So I have a contact service. So this service has to fetch data from the server. The link which we listed is here. From this URL, I have to get data. So what I do is first I will inject HTTP client, HTTP client. that is HTTP client. So we already I hope you know this part, right? So before you start using HTTP client in Angular, you must import that module in app module. So that configuration we already done because we are doing the existing setup of our application. So when you go to app module, you can see the HTTP client module has been added. If you're doing it first time, make sure you add this to the import statements of imports array of app module. Okay, so we already done that. So HTTP client and this will inject. So let's have a function or method get all contacts. Okay, is a function. So this will return observable. For me, it's a contact array. Okay, so this returns me an observable. So return this dot HTTP client dot get request to the URL. So where is the URL? So let's data URL of type string is equal to backtick. I'll paste the URL. So from this particular URL, I have to get data. So let's say the data URL dot pipe. Okay, and this also you have to typecast to the contact array. Okay, and the last example we understand how to handle the errors, right? So let me quickly grab that error handling code from the previous example. I think I have here core module HTTP error handling SRC app services user service. Yes, this one, right? Copy that. Last example, I mean the last video we have seen this. And let's also have the import statements from Angular. Okay, from RxJS. Okay, so how you do that is catch error of this dot handle error. That's all. Okay, so now our service is ready for fetching the contacts information from the this server location. Okay, so now what I have to do is from my contact list component, call the service and get the data and display here. So what I do is go to contact app, not contact app, where contact list. So go to contact list. Okay, in the contact list, yeah, I'll inject. So private contact service of type contact service. Okay, I injected the contact service. So let's have few variables to hold the data from the server. So let's say public. So contacts of type contact array is equal to an empty array as contact array. And let's also have error message. Error message of type string or undefined is equal to undefined, or just keep it undefined. Okay, that's fine. And what you do? Yeah, when the page loads, I have to get data from the service and attach to this particular variable. How we call this dot contact service dot get all contacts dot subscribe. You must subscribe to it in this. So once you subscribe, it is able to push you the data, and that data is of type contact array as per our service declaration. So that data I need to attach to my contacts. So this dot contacts is equal to the data. Okay, and in between, if some error happens, okay, you get the error. So that particular error, I'll say this dot error message is equal to the error, right? Okay, done. So now we have a contacts variable got filled. You want to confirm that, go to your HTML of contact list. So this is the contact list works. So I'll replace it with a pre-tag where the expression of Angular contacts with JSON pipe. So you will display the data in a JSON format. Now check. Yes, I got the data from the server. Okay, the huge data I got from the server. Okay, the next part is I have to convert this data into a proper tabular format and then transfer to this card. Okay, so let's take up that part in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, and we'll meet in the next